Down in southern Texas, there's a town they call Jones Creek, and they'll tell you about the day that Jones Creek rose beyond belief. A hurricane with no name blew up fast along the coast, and the little creek flowed out its banks and 30 lives were lost. At Jones Creek there stands a prison in the Brazos River bottom, and the men that served their time there can recount the story well. When the great rain came in '49, they watched the waters rise, but their screams and cries of pleading went unnoticed. The wind came whipping in at over 90 miles an hour as the warden gave the order to the men who ran Jones Creek. He said, "Go on home and tend your own. Don't worry about the prisoners. They'll be here when this thing's over. We'll be back within a week." They locked the gates and drove away. They left that prison empty, except for all the men they left down there in cell block 25. Had they thought about the outcome of the souls they left behind them? Had they moved them before they left them, 30 men would still be alive. The rain, it came for days, it didn't let up for a minute, and the water just kept coming up an hour at a time. The river kept on rising and the prison soon went under. The men in cell block 25 all slowly started dying, and the men up on the second floor heard screaming all night long as the men down on the first floor all went down. And they never lived a day that they don't hear that painful screaming, and they dream the nightmare nightly in that little Texas town. Now, the wind came whipping in at over 90 miles an hour as the warden gave the order to the men who ran Jones Creek. He said, "Go on home and tend your own. Don't worry about the prisoners. They'll be here when this thing's over. We'll be back within a week." Now the only thing that's left to show is this old Texas graveyard and a few forgotten headstones or a marker on the ground. If you listen to the wind at night, you'll swear you hear them crying as they're calling out the names of all the 30 that were drowned. They were never ever mentioned in the history books you read, and they never knew the burden or the price they'd have to pay when the guards at Jones Creek prison carried out that final sentence, and they left that lonesome prison on that wet and windy day. The wind came whipping in at over 90 miles an hour as the warden gave the order to the men who ran Jones Creek. He said, "Go on home and tend your own. Don't worry about the prisoners. They'll be here when this thing's over. We'll be back within a week."